Wake Up AG, and this week I am back with a normal video. I'm so excited that I'm finally doing these again. It's really been a while since I've just recorded just a normal idea of me just talking about normal American Girl doll things. So as you saw, the title of today's video is Tips on Growing an American Girl Doll Channel. I'm going to be giving you guys 5 tips that I have just learned over my about year of being on AGTube. But before we do get into this, I would just like to put a disclaimer. Do not take anything I say directly to heart. I am not a professional in any way. And also, if you have any other tips, please make sure to leave them down in the comments below, because I know these are not all of them. These are just my general tips. Like I said, the things that I have personally learned that I think could definitely help other people. So these are not all of them. I just thought that I'd mention that, and I thought that this could definitely be really helpful to people who are just starting out or want a sort of fresh start. And yeah, let's get right on into the first tip. So the first thing that I have for you all is to know that it takes time. Whenever you start a channel, I think that you should definitely set your expectations pretty low. Of course, it's good to have goals and it's good to set expectations, but I definitely do not think that thinking that you're going to make it to 1,000 within the first year is a good expectation. Because I remember whenever I first started my YouTube channel, whenever I got to 10 subscribers, I thought that was an amazing thing, and it totally is. So I just think that it's good to just celebrate every milestone and know that even if it's not performing well, or if the video that you're really proud of isn't doing 100% as good as you thought it could be, just know that it's going to take time to get to a place where people are going to find you, and those people are definitely going to come to you at some point. And I've definitely found the people that have cultivated towards me. I love the community that I have now formed around myself. I think that it is amazing, and I think that all of you guys are amazing. So just know that it is going to definitely take time to find your fan base, and that you are definitely going to have to grow, and that your content itself is also going to grow. So yeah, that is tip number 1. Next is to have the proper tools, and something that I would definitely like to stress in this part is that you do not need to spend that much money to run a successful channel. And I think that a good example of this is that I did not spend money and have not spent much money on my channel really at all. The only thing I've bought is a tripod, because I still film on my phone and I edit on my phone. I do that for both my photos and my videos, and I think that it works pretty well. I mean, to other people it works pretty well. I don't know. It's your guys' opinion, but I've only ever gotten good reviews, I guess. I don't know, but basically that is something I'd like to stress. You really do not need to spend that much money, but you do need to know that if you want to have good quality, it would be nice to, put some effort and time into your production. I definitely have, put it in more time into my videos, if you understand what I mean. Something that I really stress is having outlines for videos, or scripts. The video that I'm really proud of, one of my favorite videos, is the History of American Girl. I think it's one of my top best performing videos on my channel. It's one of the ones most people have seen. I'm really proud of that video, and I worked super hard on the script for it, and so that's why I think that it performed really well. And then also this video definitely has a sort of outline to it that I just mark up on a computer and such, and I think that that's really good. Also, if you want to start an AGSM based channel for your dolls, it is definitely important to have scripts going and to have it all planned out as well. And yeah, that is definitely something I wanted to stress, is that you do not need to put so much money into a channel. I know there's a lot of people who are saying you need this editor and this lighting and this blah blah blah. And of course I do have a softbox. I'll probably put a picture of it right up here if you guys really do want to see it, but I do still use my phone. I think that it works just fine. You can always find the editor that you think will work best for you, and if you guys ever do have any questions, you can always ask me in the comments. I love answering them, and I think that is just helpful for all of us to share everything that we work around. And yeah, I just really wanted to stress that you could seriously prop like your iPad up on some books really and do your own stop motion. So if you ever want a tour of the equipment I use, I'd be happy to do that, because I have spent a little bit of money, not too much again, because I don't really see the point in that, but I am really happy with everything that I have so far, and I would love to expand on it some more for you guys if you'd like that. But yeah, definitely do know that you would love to have the right tools, and if you would like to go more in depth with those sort of things, know that that is something you're going to have to put a little bit more time into. Now we have expanding. This is probably one of the most fun parts to me of having a YouTube channel, because it's really what's based more in the community. And what I mean by expanding is sort of social media. So I know some people who have Pinterest, Instagrams, that sort of fun stuff, and really putting yourself out there. I know that for my, I think it was 100, maybe 200 subscribers, I got an Instagram as sort of like a special surprise. I just thought it would be something really fun to do and like a really cool like celebration moment for that milestone. And it really was. And I know that the community on there, although it can be a bit much sometimes, it is super nice and it is an amazing way to share my photography. Also, because of all the photo contests that I do, I love posting my stuff on there for all of you to see. And it is an amazing way to just connect with people like one-on-one on a daily basis. And I've definitely met a lot more people through there, which is amazing. Also, about expanding as well is, I guess I'll just mention like comments on videos. I think that it's amazing if you get yourself out there by definitely commenting on other people's videos, or if you have other people comment on your videos and definitely responding back. I love talking to you guys, so anytime anybody even comments like one compliment on one of my videos, I love at least responding with like a thank you, just because I appreciate it so much. So yeah, thank you guys so much, even if you guys do that. But yeah, I know people who, even if you're not allowed in Instagram, I know people who get like Pinterest. I know I also got an Etsy shop. That's not something everybody does, but because sewing is one of my passions, I wanted to launch one of my own Etsy shops. So Sweet Doll Studio, link is in the description. And yeah, it is definitely something that I think ties in with my YouTube channel quite a lot, and it is a new way for me to express myself through my dolls. So that is definitely something that I think ties in with my YouTube, and something that would be super fun for you to consider if you have your own channel or if you plan on starting up your own. And now, of course, is planning. One of the essential things, especially if you're planning on having a long-term channel, is the asset of being able to plan out your posting schedule, if you have one, and when you're going to be editing and whenever you're going to be getting your material out there. I know whenever I first started my channel, I did not have a posting schedule, mainly because I was just doing YouTube for fun. I still am doing YouTube for fun, who am I kidding? I still don't really have a posting schedule. All I know is I try to post once a week. I try to have fun videos out at least once a week, and then also keep up with the photo contests that I host, which I have to post once a week. So I love getting you guys content out there, and so definitely know that if you are starting up your own channel, you should, I suggest, having a posting schedule, just because it keeps you on track, and then you can plan out the days whenever you want to edit. That would be the smart thing to do, but I knew that I definitely did still have a really fun time the summer that I started doing YouTube, just editing whenever I wanted and posting whenever I wanted, and not really thinking too much about it. It was still a lot of fun, so I do definitely still suggest that. Also, with the planning thing, going back to scripts and such with AGSMs, I know a lot of people, they like to do like stop motion series and like stop motion movies, which I think are super, super cool. I'm actually working on my own stop motion summer movie. I'm not exactly sure whenever it's going to be coming out, but that is a very important thing, that if you're going to be doing activities and such like that, that it is important to plan out what you're going to be doing and if you're going to have other people involved, because I know, to have other people involved and then just like ghost on them. I don't know, it feels absolutely horrible, but it is amazing to have a schedule down for what you're going to do and when you're going to do it, while also still having fun with what you're doing, of course. That is the main essential point. And yeah, it is very important to plan out what you're going to be doing. Also, going back to photo contests, like I mentioned earlier, I know this is a lot. This is just a really important topic to me. Like I said, photo contests, you have to like get a photo in every week. I know a lot of people who do them. That's why I'm mentioning this. It's also an amazing way to get yourself out there whenever you're having a growing channel, and I definitely suggest doing them because I just think that they're so much fun, and you have to get a photo in every week. So I definitely do suggest that if you are doing one of those, you do plan out whenever you're going to be doing that, just so that you can stay on the ball and get yourself out there more by doing those such activities. And last but not least, my final tip for you all is to focus on having fun. I think that that is a very essential point of having a YouTube channel, because I think that it is very clear if people can see through you that you are just here for getting views and for the publicity of like showing off your doll collection or such, which I totally understand, but like I think that just wanting to be part of the community in general and wanting to interact with other people is the core of it all. And so I think just having a channel for fun and wanting to share our passion with each other is really the whole main idea of it. So I thought I'd just close off with that and say that that would be my number one tip. If you had to take one thing away from this video, is that focus on having fun with yourself. And if you're truly not enjoying it anymore, I would take a break and, really think it through. That is definitely something I would highly, highly suggest. So these have been my 5 tips on how to grow / start your American Girl doll channel / like your AGTube. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. I had an amazing time coming up with these ideas. Let me know if you guys would enjoy a part 2, because I could probably definitely come up with some more. And also, if this was helpful to you, I'm not sure how well this is. Again, I am definitely not a professional in any way. Like I said at the beginning, you can completely undermine this whole thing if you want, but I still hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and also comment down below letting me know what you thought. Also, if you want to go follow me on Instagram, it's at SweetCupAG in all lowercase, and also shop So Sweet Doll Studio on Etsy. The link is in the description. I hope that you all had an amazing day and stay happy and healthy. Bye!